myself. I'm like, I feel like people would watch me play Sudoku. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if that's an entitled thing to say, but my thing is that obviously you only like I had to put my it was a long process to get here to finally get this stream going. This part is a commentation. I can't help but commentate. I cannot help but commentate because I like to talk. It took me a long time to figure out how I was gonna do this live stream, bro. Cause my thing is that when I watch my shows, which I only really watch shows that my friends recommend, I'm not really a show person. But when I do watch shows on the computer, me personally, I like to distract my mind with something else while I'm watching the show. Don't ask me why I don't like fully paying attention to the show that I chose to watch on my own free will. Don't ask me. But sometimes I'll play Sudoku on my iPad while watching a show. Sometimes I'll play Sudoku while like this split screen. This half of the screen is the Sudoku, obviously. The other half is the show, which obviously, you know, copyright is a thing. So I will not be showing you that because copyright is a thing. And I feel like this is something that would do better on like Twitch or TikTok, but I don't have the followers on TikTok to go on live unless I could create a whole new account for this, or I could do Twitch live streams. I feel like this might do better on a different platform, is what I'm saying. And it's like, I'm going to do this either way. I don't have nothing else to do. High school is over. I'll just be chilling. If I'm gonna watch a show, this is how I do. I do it split screen and I play Sudoku. Okay? And I'm like, I might as well live stream this because I have nothing else better to do. Oh, hey, two people. There's two people on live. And today I'm starting to watch Bridgerton season 2. Right now, I'm going to my channel so that I can actually get this uploaded because, oh, see, 13 people now. Thank you for clicking on this live. I'm about to start the show, but there's a whole process for me to upload my lives. I have to actually view the live because if I don't view the live, I won't be able to make it public later because the device that I do my live stream on, after I like get done and I'm off, right? What happens is that it doesn't actually upload. Like it'll be hours and then it doesn't actually upload. But Bridgerton so far, the show, before I start season 2, I think season 1 it had a lot of different hills and valleys. Like I don't have a specific favorite character of Bridgerton. It just took me through a lot of different hills and valleys with the individual stories. And I think that's what a good show is supposed to do. I don't know much. I don't watch shows. I watch YouTube. But I'm like, if we're gonna watch a show, I think taking a show is supposed to take you through different hills and valleys. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna start now. And also, oh, if I wanted to make a few notes about the show, the one art guy who, like, one of the brothers goes to his house to learn about more of like the art stuff because he wants to be an artist. Like my gaydar immediately went off. I didn't think I had a gaydar. Like I don't know. Everybody be talking about, not everybody, but you hear people talk about a gaydar. For some reason my gaydar went off with him. And then he had a wife. And then it was like, what? And then he explained whatever arrangement. But the thing is that I don't think I'm gonna get a real grasp on things. I think that I'm gonna have to like rewatch the show. I mean, rewatch some parts because if I were to rewatch stuff to like really try and understand something, I feel like I would just be stuck in the first season of a show. I'd just be like going from episode to episode. I'm like, if I didn't understand it, maybe I will later. Like, not that I didn't, not that I don't understand things, but I feel like I could be a person who like goes back and forth and never actually, finishes a show because of that. But yeah, and also the part I'm trying to think. Oh, when Daphne has her baby or whatever, and Simon is like, "Oh, we have to start with the A names because it's your tradition or whatever." Um, I never realized the name, the alphabetical order name thing until then, because the oldest brother is a A. Then isn't it like Benedict, and then it's like the C, the brother that has the name with the C, and then it's and then it's ABC, Daphne, Eloise, ABCDEF. I don't know who has the F name because that one that one girl came back from wherever she was from. I think it's one that's one of the is that not one of the sisters, cuz she was like, "Oh, I had four she was like, "Oh, I had four brothers, but now I have a fifth brother." Um which first of all, I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering everything. But am I tripping, or was she like, "Oh, only have four brothers, but now I have five"? I'm like, where's the fourth brother? There's that I don't know his name. There's the A, the Benedict, the Clint, and then like I'm like four brothers. I count three. Like four brothers. I count three brothers. But maybe I'm maybe no, it's that little boy. It's the little because there's also the little boy and the little girl. So I'm like, who has the F name? A B C D E F. Who has the G name? Okay. I'm gonna stop yapping at this point and I'm just gonna start the show. I don't know if I'm gonna have commentary as I'm watching it because I'm on season 2, episode 1 of Bridgerton. Also, I have my headphones in because copyright is very much a thing. Also, be warned. I don't know if people I'm starting the show while I'm still talking, so I don't know if that's actually entertaining or not. This again, I feel like if I did this on Twitch or TikTok, it would be better. Probably. Also, the way this computer is positioned, it's very hard to see. Cause like y'all see how these lines aren't there for these freaking boxes, like. But I'm able to do it. Oh shit! I'm gonna click 4. 4. What was I saying? I don't know what I was saying, but yeah, I was saying that the audio is also contained in my headphone because copyright, guys, it's real. Okay, anyways, I'm starting the episode now. And I don't know how hard this is to believe, but yes, I'm watching the show while I am playing Sudoku while I am monitoring a live stream. I am very much doing three things at once right now. One, two. Hold up. Y'all, this is very difficult. Like, I be watching this, I be doing this at night. And it's so much different having the a live stream going on at the same time because my mind is distracted by the fact that I am on live stream and I can't focus on anything. Like, ugh. I feel like maybe it's the pressure that I have to talk. Father just told me that he made food. Hopefully I just never mind. Yeah, father just told me that he made food. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here because I might go and eat food soon. And I don't know how much I'm gonna make it through this episode because I'm like low key, high key distracted. Like, bro, how do people play live? Like, if I'm distracted, I think it's also the aspect of paying attention to a TV show while playing Sudoku, and it's not the time of day that I usually do it in. I think I'm gonna have to kind of forget that this live stream is here. Or, no, I'm just gonna have it. I have my live stream on my tablet. I pay attention to if any comments are coming on my phone. I think that's smart because me having my iPad on live stream just right here is throwing me off. Okay. Okay, I started the show again. Oh, his name is Anthony. I was saying Ashton. See, I don't even know. Me just don't know. Me just don't know at this point, but it's okay. I will know at some point. Eloise. Y'all, there's a screaming child outside. The children. I'm sorry, guys. I keep. Oh. Is this person. Oh, y'all can low key see the show. I don't need copyright. And someone in my chat is speaking French. Huh, okay. Y'all cannot see the show anymore. Because I am not. I will not. I don't want copyright to come after me. Please. Please. Okay. Oh, we're at the Queen again. Okay. Oh, shoot. Bro, I just put the show in full screen. That's not what I meant to do. At all. Like, at all. Okay. Um, I'm messing around too much. Y'all, I love Lady Danbury's character. Real bad. Like, I really do. She is clean. Like, honestly, no, like, Lady Danbury is my queen, actually. Like, that is my queen. Like, that is my auntie. I can't, like, y'all get the natural sounds of kids playing outside. That's what y'all get. Because I leave my window open. I like fresh air. I don't know about you. I mean, I might not go out the house that often, but I do like fresh air. And I do leave the window open. And the kids do play right out, do seem to play right outside of my window sometimes. So that's what you hear right now. 6. Am I tripping? What? Oh, we have new people. Period. Ooh, finished our first Sudoku puzzle. Okay. Period. I'm gonna visit. Ooh, this week. Look at my stats. Look at the stats. Look at the stats. Look at the stats. Okay. Guys, just kidding. I'm gonna stick to medium because if things are to actually no, I'll do a hard difficulty puzzle. My only thing is that when things get, if things are actually like really difficult, then I do start over. No, I do just pick another puzzle. I am one of those type of players. Not gonna lie. I will stop this and pick a whole new puzzle to do. I low-key think I should just... I low-key think I should just disconnect my headphones so that y'all can hear it. Because I don't think I'll get a copyright strike if y'all just hear the show. Like, if I simply have the show in the background, am I really gonna get a copyright strike? I don't... Or is that gambling? I'm trying to find... I'm about to disconnect my headphones. Like, am I gambling with my channel if I disconnect and, like, just let y'all hear with me? Because I feel like that makes this a more... I'm not a commentating type of person, especially while I'm watching the show initially. My thing is, like, I wanted to see if people would watch me play Sudoku, which my thing is that during the day when I get on live, I've noticed that my recent lives have gotten a kind of a, I guess, a spike in views. Like, people do actually join because, you know, if you're vertical, people can scroll onto your live through the short speed and they can find your channel or whatever. But I'm gonna see. I don't know if y'all can hear the show, but now y'all can hear it a little bit, I think. I have it at 50.
Truly, I cannot say I will long for any of this. Best of luck to you, brother. You shall certainly meet this season.
Dearest, gentle reader, did you miss me?
Honestly, this intro to a show is so, like, bright. Like, I've never seen, like, with the tree and stuff. Like, I don't know why it being bright makes me happy, but it does. I mean, bright things make a lot of people happy, so. That's the kids outside. That's not the show. But
Lazily sojourned in their rustic retreats, this author was doing but one thing.
I knew she would return.
Honing my skills.
Increase that price too, I see.
Or should I say, hatching my plans?
Is she truly that good a writer?
No, even better, I was sharpening my knives. For all you.
How do you think she does it? Certainly not by herself.
How could she?
We agreed on 20.
My mistress changed her mind. You're new to this arrangement, so I'll say this only once. What my mistress wants, she gets. And for whatever reason that would be you at the moment. That doesn't make you special, Mr. Harris. Frenches in this town are 10 a penny. There's only one Lady Whistledown, and she could just as easily take her business elsewhere. So it's 18, not a penny more. And the delivery boys need a wage increase. They're the ones running around town when you get to sit here on your lazy arse.
You're small.
Then my mistress thanks you for your services.
But Penelope got the code to who Buddy Whistledown is. Bitch, did she got the code?
Questions abound as to this
Oh,
author's
she in the
identity and
floorboards.
means. Seeking those answers
Bruh.
prove fruitless indeed.
I am off to the market with my maid, Mama. I've just attended a
Y'all,
company
I
lesson.
cannot focus on the show, do a live stream, and do this level of. I can't. I'm going back to medium so that we can actually do some. Okay, thank you. I know. It's so much easier. But
There is, of course, another unknown identity at present, though this one you will be able to unearth. I speak of the season's diamond, wherever she may be. Your move, Your Majesty.
One and two. One and two.
I don't think she's very good.
But if she can't hear you.
Can hear. Ow! Watch my feet!
My feet be down. If you are to catch the Queen's eye after this morning's interruption, then you must be perfection.
What's the interruption? It's perfection.
Shocking that Eloise Bridgerton was not named the Susan Diamond. Was it not?
Is anyone else aware that dear Colin has apparently decided to add Albania or some such place to his itinerary as he gads about the world?
No, but how happy for him. that
so
he
I
can
just
see
got all the names wrong. His name wasn't even Clint. His name was Colin. See, this is why I don't speak, because I just don't be knowing things. I got everybody's damn name wrong. Oh my god.
Hi, to do that. Joining us for tea, Anthony.
I'm afraid I must pass. Too many calls on my funds today. Now that the season has started, I shall need to fill your coffers at the Modus and oversee the hiring of a few extra staff. And your ring, when you get the chance, I shall need it. The Fields by Ferry Harrow. I was thinking that we might hold off on leasing them this year due to the hard frost.
I beg your pardon.
The frost hardens the soil. Subsequently.
That is very well, but you requested my ring.
Your father's betrothed.
Did someone catch your eye at the presentation, brother?
I thought all of the young ladies were
Not particularly, and all the things that you say, like young ladies. I should simply like to be prepared for when the opportunity presents itself.
The opportunity.
I've already compiled an index of the season's eligible misses and have arranged interviews.
Interviews. Dearest, I shall be more than happy to give you my ring when you find someone with whom you are very much in love. Besides, it is in safekeeping at Aubrey Hall.
Very well.
See that he is quite well.
Me? I'm not in need of coddling. I assure you all, everything is in order. You're looking forward to being a mother?
Oh, very much. I'm quite close to my brothers and sisters. I love children.
And what number do you have in mind?
Children? 4. Or 5, no, perhaps 6.
3 children is what I've always wanted, my lord.
What if, say, one of your daughters had a penchant for overspending? How would you deal with that? We must secure a new lady's maid for Eloise now that she is out. Sure she is even more strong-willed than the last. What are those?
Accounts requiring your signature, my lord.
The harp is a wonderful instrument, my lord, teaching one patience, strength, and an appreciation for beauty, of course.
Do you read?
Books.
Not do you read? And she was like, books? Like, girl, what? Do you read books?
I'm fluent in French, Italian.
Oh, I think the person speaking French is trying to tell me what cells or what number. I really appreciate you, but I don't know how to read that. Thank you for the person in the chat. But baby, I don't know how to read that. I am so sorry.
In Latin.
And your Greek?
Apologies, my lord. I much prefer a quadrille. I ride, I paint, I sing, I dance. I can divide and multiply. I even can
Divide and multiply. Period. Divide and multiply. Oh, he crossing everybody off the list. Everybody getting an X off the list. He said nobody. Actually, I don't know what's happening. Just kidding, because I'm half paying attention. I really don't know what's happening right now. He's stressed out. I would be stressed too. Hey, I don't know. I don't know what it's like to be like that. I don't know. But I would be stressed too.
Whoa there! Miss, are you in trouble? Careful now! Whoa there!
Oh.
Enjoying your victory lap?
But
You'll not be afforded such an ample head start this time, I assure you.
apologies, sir. I did not mean to cause anyone concern.
Did your maid know you were riding astride?
I have no name.
Ah, then you're married. You didn't. Then you were lost.
I am not lost either. I'm on my way back to Mayfair. It is just ahead.
Mayfair. Well then.
I appreciate your attention, sir, but I assure you I am perfectly safe. Perhaps we pretend this encounter never took place? You allow me to go my way and you go yours.
You worry about being seen.
I worry about meeting strange men at Parks of Thorn who fail to leave me alone with all of their questions.
Your secret is safe with me, I shall not tell a soul.
How grateful I am.
Losing races to strange women in such parts of dawn. I can only imagine the questions I will be asked.
Is that what that was? A race?
Or was it not?
Does one not need actual competition for a race?
We could say that if we had decided on the finish line together, but alas, we made no such agreement.
Ah, I see you are not one for losing.
I shall have it. In the rare instances it occurs, I have no difficulty in admitting that I've either lost or been wrong. But I'm afraid the same cannot be said for you.
I beg your pardon.
Mayfair, it's not like that. It's the other way entirely. Not lost, you say?
Good day, sir.
We've not yet been introduced.
I'm afraid that is not possible. Not when I have a victory lap to enjoy.
Hey.
I went to
I'm
find
talking
her.
about in it. Okay, let me stop. Here's my stats. New game.
Lady Mary.
Lady Danbury. Oh, how delightful it is to see you.
And you. After all these years. You well.
Allow me to introduce to you my youngest.
Miss Edwina Sharp.
Ah, a true pleasure, Lady Danbury. I am so grateful for your hospitality. Your home, it is magnificent.
Consider it yours for this evening. Though I was expecting another. Yes, my eldest, Kate. Kate, yes. Well, she did get off the ship with you last night, did she not? Apologies. Kate! There you are, dearest. I do hope I did not keep you waiting long. The gardens here are so lovely. After such a lengthy journey, I found that I wanted some freshness in morning air. But, I'm here now. My eldest, Lady Danbury, Miss Kate Sharma. Well, now that we are all arrived. Almost. I beg your pardon? We have almost all arrived. There is also Newton. Is he still upstairs?
A little doggy?
Mama tells us that it's the first ball of every season, Lady Danbury.
Yes, I have appropriated a conservatory for this year's festivities. Did you hear that, Edwina?
Oh, that sounds delightful. It will make for a most spectacular entrance to society indeed.
I cannot tell you how eager the
Oh.
young ladies are for the upcoming season, as am I. Now, I would
Okay.
have ensured their presentation
Thank you
to
for
Her
letting me
Majesty the
know
Queen, but
that
I
code.
thought it wise for me to examine their deportment
Horizontal
prior to their
line,
first
vertical
engagement. Her
line,
Majesty
number.
is most discerning.
I appreciate it. Bruh. Comments are so interesting on live. Like, oh shoot, bruh. I just don't be knowing how to respond to comments. I'm like, do I really want a platform? I don't know. I think I'm getting more comfortable, but like, my only thing is that I cannot talk and watch the show, which is why y'all can hear the audio now.
You understand. So Her Majesty will be in attendance then? At the ball? Well, there is no reason for concern, Lady Mary. You will be with me, after all. Of course. Now, I have made all the arrangements. The pianoforte is tuned, the instructors hired, dance lessons begin at noon, followed by a short but comprehensive visit from a lovely French tutor I have secured. Well, stand up. Both of you. If you, Exceptional posture. Beautiful smiles. Yes, they are quite. The age of the elder Miss may raise concern. Any suitable gentleman will require some persuading, whether we like it or not, as she will already be regarded as an old maid at the mature age of 26. But it should truly be of no concern, as I assure you, I am not here to find a husband for myself, only for my sister, who indeed stands quite tall and smiles rather exquisitely. Even more so when she speaks French, I rather think.
J'étudie le français depuis l'âge de 10 ans, Lady Danbury.
She is accomplished in both Latin and Greek, in addition to Marathi and Hindustani, of course. She not only plays sitar, really, but pianoforte, too. And as for her dancing, well, it is quite remarkable if I do say so myself. And I do say so, considering it was I who taught my sister the cotillion, the quadrille, the waltz. Self-taught naturally, but still quite remarkable nonetheless. Kate feels quite passionately about her sister's prospects this season. Oh, I do hope you did not go to too much trouble finding all of those instructors. Not at all. My mamma did not err in her description of you, a woman of such grace and kindness. I am sure we have much to learn from you, such as the preparation of this most excellent tea. Kate, dear, might Newton require a walk before he makes his mess all over these fine carpets? Indeed. Delighted to make your acquaintance, Lady Danbury. My sister and I do look forward to your sponsorship this season. Daphne provided me the list of recommendations for a successful season. Private advice regarding the top 10 ways in which to entrap a man. I'm telling you, Pen, the season has barely begun and already I feel touched in the head. Another quill? You do get through them at an extraordinary rate.
I have been busy with my correspondence. To
the new heir? Is he here yet?
No. Well, I only mean Colin has been keeping me informed of his adventures in Greece.
In fairness, I've stopped reading his letters. He rambles, does he not?
He's certainly no Lady Whistledown.
No. But then again, Colin has in fact been somewhere, unlike her.
I thought you revered Whistledown. Did her arrival not save you from the presentation to the Queen?
I was delighted by the diversion, to be sure, but I sat with her paper all morning, and in truth, all she does is repeat what she hears.
Someone must have brought the gossip, and does she not have a way with words?
Yes, but what is she saying with those words?
Hey, another one completed.
Since it finally gave me some time to read
Yeah.
My own sex, I hope, will excuse me if I treat them like rational creatures instead of flattering their fascinating graces. Wollstonecraft. Rather haughty. Imagine if Whistledown wrote like this. Instead of simply turning our eye to every newly minted debutante, perhaps then we might find our respite from the tedious sequence of tea parties and balls. I rather think that the only reason Whistledown writes about such things is because she is not an active participant in them.
Everyone has their theory, I suppose.
Would you like me to prepare some potatoes for the ladies downstairs, Mum?
Potatoes. Again, why are we always eating potatoes?
Because these
Hey,
days I
potatoes are
have-
good. Potatoes are good. I like potatoes. Give me potatoes all day.
Ladies' maid, scullery maid, and cook.
If all the staff truly departed, Mama.
Well, I am quite good at boiling the veg.
Thank you, Mrs. Varley. Potatoes would be lovely.
A season with no new dresses, nor servants, are we to empty our own chamber pots too?
Mama, I cannot do that.
Calm yourselves. As I've told you, once the new Lord Featherington arrives, we will be provided for.
Well, where is he? Why is he taking so long?
Because he wishes to make us suffer. And the new Lord Featherington is off somewhere, delighting in our misfortune, because the man is as cruel as can be. I hear he cast his only son out to the Americas for daring to question his word. I tremble to think where he will send the rest of us if he has a mind. Cornwall, perhaps.
Cornwall?
Well, I suppose you may visit Mr. Finch and me. If there's nary a penny for new dresses or staff, there's certainly none for her dowry. You should prevent me from marrying.
Of course not. The man may be an old bit of curmudgeon, but he's a gentleman, and he will keep a gentleman's agreement, which is why we must waste no time in finding matches for the lot of you. Unless you are all betrothed, by the
Oh
time our
my
cousin arrives to
God.
claim the Featherington
Bruh.
estate, we should be at his mercy.
Okay,
And then,
we're back.
heaven help us all.
You
Sigh.
always sell the silverware. Dinner service should fetch a handsome price.
The way I'm gonna have to rewatch this episode because I am
Are you
not
thinking of wearing that
focused. Baby,
It is quite beautiful. No, these are
focus
for you,
on me,
Vaughn.
bitch. I
You've
can't
come to London
focus
to find
at
your
all,
husband, not
actually.
mine. Yes, yes.
I'm not
you're
focusing at
still
all.
me.
We shall be perfectly happy doting on my many nieces and nephews one day soon. I shall spoil them exceedingly. You do know that, yes? What is it?
I only hope they like me tonight.
How could they not?
Mama is doing that thing she always does when she is worried. The gossip she endured after marrying up I had to have been unbearable. Do you not think?
Is this what troubles you? That was many years ago.
Everyone will still have questions. About our family, about how you and I are related.
We are sisters. This place may feel different, but it will never change the way you and I see each other. Besides, you had Lady Danbury. She will smooth everything over. She is on our side.
The Dowager is more formidable than I imagined. She'll have your head when she learns of your secret morning ride. You certain no one saw you?
Yes, now, never mind her. The Dowager is not half as frightening as you think she is. You must be excited. This is the first chapter of a happy story. All you have to do this evening is remember what it is you're looking for.
Someone charming. And handsome, of course. A prince or a duke, perhaps.
It is not a man's appearance or title that will woo you. It is his mind and spirit that will court yours. He will speak in a manner that only your heart can hear. That is what you are looking for. That is the true love you deserve. This one? They will not be ready. Just remember to breathe on.
The Marquis of Ashdown. A little young to be sure, but he has 10,000 a year. The Earl of Gloucester.
Bruh,
His wife recently
the
died of
camera
influenza.
keeps falling
He might
down.
make a particularly estimable
pissing
addition
me
to your
off.
dance cut this evening, Miss Sharma.
I will not be taken to the floor tonight, Lady Danbury.
Is there someone back home you've yet to tell me about?
Come now, I am long past all of that. The only match I am interested in is for my sister. She
Bruh.
trusts me implicitly. Now, what about the Duke of Suffolk? According to Debrett's, he should be quite in the catch this year.
Look now. Like I do smile. You wanna know me that? And then I let you know me now. Okay. Thank you.
There she is. So many flowers. And what I really seek is a gem.
Oh, so soon, Lady Danbury.
Lady Danbury, a delightful soiree as expected, though my own later this week will be much more exclusive. Your Majesty, I would not think to compare, and rightly so. Your Majesty, may I present Lady Mary Sharma, whom you must remember? And may I present her daughters, Miss Sharma and Miss Edwina Sharma, my personal special guests for the season. A high honor indeed. I fear you have made quite a journey to join us again after all these years, Lady Mary. If only you had extended the courtesy of offering your queen a final farewell before you left.
Oh. That's not
Oh, I
in the
do
sense that.
relish a challenge.
That's why Auntie is Auntie. Like, that's why. Wait. One.
Stop fussing with your dress.
You look lovely, Dave. Like a prize calf trussed up for auction.
Mm.
Even Daphne felt most apprehensive at her first official ball, and look how well her season turned out.
Come, sister. The cakes at these occasions are surprisingly good.
Please, bruh.
Truly is a sparse crop.
Oh, I'm sure there is someone here who will charm you. After all, this is the season the Viscount intends to find a wife.
Bruh.
You honestly just did that.
I believe I did.
Moms be so aggy, bro. Like, moms
Good evening.
just be doing stuff.
Is that Lady Mary Sheffield Sharma? I can't believe she would show her face here again. Scandal or not. Lady Mary was the
Bro, why is it...
Till she
That girl. Why is she always talking about some drama? Like, be calm. Like, oh my God, like...
You fell in love with and married some kind of clerk, I hear. The two of them absconded to India thereafter. A Maharaja, I would have understood. But the man was no more than a common worker who already had a child. That must be her, the older one. Lady Mary's parents, the Sheffields, never lived down the shame, did they? Too ashamed to show their faces in London. If only every family could be as respectable as ours. Yes, Lady Featherington?
Bruh. They're so, like...
My love.
What? They always want to think they buried in somebody. Like, get out.
Featherington.
Get out.
It is a delightful surprise to see you in attendance.
After such a long mourning period, almost as long as our son has been courting Philippa, if you can imagine.
Yes.
It has been a difficult time, indeed. Darkness has been our candle.
What the flip?
Have you come unaccompanied? Or has the new heir finally come to manage this unsettled business of your daughter's dowry?
Unsettled. That is the precise word, Mr. Finch, because I too have been very unsettled indeed. Shaken to the bone, in fact, by grief. Missing my dear, very dead husband.
I told you it was too soon. You told me you wished for the boy to be out of the house.
Our apologies, Lady Featherington. Do let us know when you are more settled, yes? I know that gentleman. Who?
The Viscount? I do not believe I've yet made an introduction.
Of course. It must be my mistake.
No, you have quite the eye. Viscount Bridgerton is wealthy, well-connected, and from one of the town's most illustrious families. Apparently hoping to marry this season, he may very well be our most eligible bachelor indeed.
He's very handsome. Yes. I suppose he is.
Lord Corning, I was hoping to see you this evening. Allow me to introduce Miss Sharma and Miss Edwina Sharma.
It's a pleasure. Miss Edwina, would you honour me with a dance?
Corning, you said.
The Baron Corning.
I would be delighted, my lord.
Okay, I got a random question. The birds outside, like, they always go crazy one last time before the sun sets fully. I'm like, what's that about? Like, they chirp when the sun rises, and they chirp when the sun sets. And I'm like, I never hear people talking about the chirping when the sun sets, though. That's my thing. Like, and they be making all different types of noise. I keep looking for an 8 on this board, but I don't think there's an 8 on the board. So
I do not recall reading of Corning's family in my research.
Does not matter what you have and have not read. It is unacceptable here for a lady to decline a dance with a gentleman unless she's already reserved by another. I see you have much to learn.
my god, bruh. I know I was doing something wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because there's no 8 on the board.
They say
So
Millicent has a wealth in the country, spitting image of his father.
There you are. What penance you glad to see you? Mamma is already being insufferable.
At least you do not see fit to dress you as a sunflower. I declare a bee might mistake you for the real thing.
Miss Bridgerton, may I request your next dance?
Or am I to accompany you to fetch some lemonade? You seem parched.
How can you tell us she will do?
Or punch, if you prefer.
Plant pun if you're wondering.
Apologies, gentlemen. I regret to inform you that my dance card is already full.
Lord Byron. Wellington, Eloise, these names are foreign.
I'm merely following my sister's valuable advice. She told me that it is of the utmost importance for a lady's dance card to be filled with all of the bride names. Eloise! There you are, dear. Come. There is someone I would like you to meet.
she gonna drag you in there anyway. You gonna be in the dancing arena whether she likes it or not, bruh. Oh my god. I keep pressing the wrong button because I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Also, it just gave me a second chance without me watching an ad. So I don't know how that works.
Bridgerton! I owe you a drink. Whatever for? With you as the prize catch of the season, the rest of us shall receive a respite from the marriage-minded mamas this season indeed. Enjoy your freedom while it lasts. You two will soon submit to this ridiculous rigmarole of courtship, squiring every eligible miss around town until you're barely able to see straight.
Is one lady unlike any other? Simply pick the least objectionable and get her wed, bed and Brit. Then you can turn to more pleasurable pursuits.
And more pleasurable partners.
Oh,
Baby Cavalier, but
as
I
in
must let
cheating?
back on myself in marriage.
I mean, I guess. Whatever floats your boat, man.
The lady in question should have more to recommend.
Not tell us you were hoping for a love match.
Love's the last thing I desire. But if my children are to be of good stock, then their mother must be of impeccable quality. A pleasing face, an acceptable wit, genteel manners enough to credit a viscountess. It should not be so hard to find. And yet the debutantes of London fall short at every turn.
You want the best. Perhaps the Queen will finally name a diamond. Save you some trouble. At least of choosing her. Mooring the piece will be a different story.
No, I shall have no problem there. Smoking room, gentlemen. I shall be there anon.
Found it. Okay. Try me.
Someone there?
1, 2, 3. My finger, bruh. I keep not paying attention.
You.
Pardon me, my lord.
I never got your name.
Okay. New
I was
game.
wondering.
Because
So you might
this is
discern if my words are
unacceptable.
My manners genteel.
Unacceptable.
But you were eavesdropping.
It was hardly an effort, seeing as you were proclaiming your many requirements for a wife, loud enough for the entire party to
You
hear.
take issue with my requirements?
I take issue with any man who views women merely as chattels and breeding stock.
None of that was meant for you.
Viscount Bridgerton, yes. When you manage to find this paragon of virtue, whatever makes you think she will accept your suit? Are the young ladies of London truly so easily won by a pleasing smile and absolutely nothing more?
So you find my smile pleasing.
I find your opinion of yourself entirely too high. Your character is as deficient as your horsemanship. I shall bid you good night.
Oh, period. You tell him. Yeah. The lighting is so freaking orange, but that's because I have my.
Are you going somewhere?
It's still orange at the
Just
top.
getting some air.
I don't know
So
how
very
that's
spicy in the
pleasing.
ballroom.
I don't think it is.
The air or the
Oh, that's a little better.
I do suppose this is the one benefit.
I'm looking at it
I have
through
used
another
for it.
device. So,
We shall never have to be alone.
okay.
Why? What exactly?
Have you seen your brother or your sister?
Well, they managed to escape you. Good for them.
Oh my god.
Lady Diana.
Bruh, I'm starting a new game because I keep making mistakes. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like that. I gotta start
I
fresh.
do hope I am not one of them. You and I have common interests this season, it seems.
I heard your awards. I look forward to meeting them.
And I look forward to showing these other mamas how the game ought to be played. Though it appears you have already stoked the fire by informing them of the Viscount's intentions for this season.
My son said he was ready. Who am I to question
They
it?
all must come around eventually, I suppose.
Lady Danbury, we wish to leave.
Miss Sharma, allow me to introduce you to...
Shan't. My mamma is already in our carriage. We will see you at home.
People are watching, my dear. You are clearly upset.
What is clear is we are woefully unprepared to navigate this lion's den. I am sure Edwina's absence will only make her that much more desirable.
It truly was a magnificent soiree, Lady Danbury. We are most grateful.
Well, it would seem both of us may have our hands full this year.
And if I have something to say about it, and as you very well know, I always have something to say.
Delightful evening, Mama. Night, sisters.
Oh my god. Bruh. Stay up. Stay alive.
Can you go any faster?
Thank you. Okay.
Logs, I thought you weren't coming.
My mistress apologises for the delay. This is for today. It must print before noon. Last edition's taken, yes? 800 copies of £5 a piece, sold for £8 each. Minus the delivery boy's wages, it should be £11, 2 shillings here altogether. My mistress is willing to take an even 10. You get to keep the surplus for your rapid service.
Yo, she
These
really
kind
the
of debates
runner,
more frequent
bruh.
are due to any
She running for the plug. Like, Penelope is really running for the plug right now. I'm not gonna lie.
foreseen circumstances.
But I haven't been paying attention, so I don't know if Miss Whistledown has been revealed or not, because I haven't been able to actually pay attention. I am half paying attention. I know that them two sisters left, because the one sister was like, oh nah, we gotta go. Oh nah, we gotta go. In my Nicki Minaj voice, oh nah, we gotta go. They left the thing. That's what I know. So
Circumstance anyway, so it's really a bargain.
There is nothing quite like the sweet-scented smell of success. But after taking in the scene from last night's festivities, it is clear the season won't be quite so fragrant for everyone.
is that not Penelope? Am I tripping? Or am I just talking? Also, no, what I was going to say is the accent. Is she purposely putting on a Scott? Wait, I'm so sorry. I am backtracking. I am. Guys. Oh yeah, she snuck out of the room, and she rode on the carriage. First of all, how are you riding down to the carriage without your peoples knowing that you riding out on a carriage? Okay, but you know that's just me. You ride out on your people's carriage and then they don't know that you. Okay, and I'm like,
My 100 copies of
and then also the accent. This is a Scottish accent, so she playing smart,
£5 a piece, sold for £8 each.
because
These kind
I
of
guess these
debates
people
might be
don't know
more
who
frequent
she
out due to
is and whatever part of the city she went
unforeseen
to.
circumstances anyway, so it's really a bargain.
Okay, I just had to rewind just a little bit, just a little bit. I told you I didn't like
There is nothing
rewinding,
quite
but
like the sweet-scented smell of success. But after taking in the scene from last night's festivities, it is clear the season won't be quite so fragrant for everyone. The Viscount Bridgerton's own mamma may have loudly declared her eldest son's lofty intentions to marry, yet I cannot be the only one wondering if this former capital R of rake is indeed ready to flourish. Perhaps the Viscount, like the rest of us, is simply waiting for the Queen to finally name her diamond. Or perhaps this author should take matters into her own hands.
I shall not be hustled into making my selection, not by anyone.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Take this away. And bring me a list of the peerage. Some tea, Milo?
Perhaps some more milk may be better. Oh, are those marbles? Oh, fun. I think I read now.
Though of the many purportedly well-trained and bred hothouse flowers on display this year, this author must wonder if a more surprising choice might still be in store.
The younger one would do it. The eldest just got out of the way. The sister is dreadful.
Oh, my chair.
Whichever darling miss receives such high esteem, let us hope there is a suitor available of only the sharpest wit, lest his dry musings leave a young lady wilting like a parched rose.
It is rather clever the way she uses plant puns to belittle.
Clever indeed.
Candlesticks, see what they were.
Yes.
Lady Goring was quite taken with Eloise's dress last night, Madame Delacroix. She would keep saying how well it complemented her complexion.
She said you reminded her of Daphne, dearest.
I am not.
Daphne. This is the one.
Ah, with pleasure, Lady Bridgerton.
You do know, Eloise, that you might enjoy the next ball if you in fact danced with someone. Meeting new people, it can be thrilling. Yes, it certainly seemed as if Anthony had a thrilling time. Swept away by many a nimble-footed young lady, were you, brother?
I can still barely feel my toes. I thought you ladies were taught to dance.
And I thought you gentlemen capable of worthwhile conversation. How sad both of our hopes were dashed.
I think Eloise would make a brilliant diamond.
I could not agree more, Hyacinth. Perhaps Her Majesty will take note of her
Oh,
voice tomorrow.
Hyacinth. ABC. If we have a tradition, Hyacinth is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. H. How many damn siblings? I don't think there's that many people. I'm gonna stop trying to piece stuff together because I'm not even paying attention for real.
I despise you.
I'm Delacroix. I didn't know you were back in town.
Bien sûr. Who else could dress these delicate debutantes for the season?
Does that mean I shall see you later on tonight? I hear there's a party.
I have much work to do, Mr. Bridgerton. And my art must come before all else. Enjoy your time.
Brother. Are you and the modiste still making a stitch? But apparently not. Have you found a wife? Or are you planning to offend every young girl until there are none left? Is mother aware?
Aware of what?
I'm off to deal with our solicitor. I found me pretty pictures, brother.
Anthony? There were some lovely young ladies in attendance last night, were there not? Lady Delilah has beautiful manners, and I hear Miss Gudrun is very accomplished in her needlework. Perhaps you shall get to know them better soon.
Lady Delilah can barely string a sentence together for nerves, and Miss Gudrun thought that Napoleon fights for the Spanish. And as for every other eager chit you pushed in my direction, I would happily never lay eyes on them again. I look at your perfection, and you should too. The woman I marry shall be the Viscountess Bridgerton, the lady of this household, responsible for looking my sisters and bearing my children. Do you truly desire them to be raised by a woman who doesn't know how to so much as hold a man right side up? Is this the duty I must fulfill?
You will end up alone
What?
with such expectations.
Oh, that's not. All he said was he wanted a smart. He wanted someone who was smart. Dang. That's not in the sense that. But okay. So you saying you not smart? Okay. Okay.
Why is it so quiet in here? Because I am alone. Reading, as I always do.
You're so boring. I will be perfectly putrefied if Philippa does manage to marry Finch.
Petrified. Word petrified.
What is that?
Which is what?
What you were writing?
I'm not writing.
You were?
It. Do not hand it back!
Little devil doll. This is what occupies your quiet time.
What are you ladies doing? Still up?
Penelope was writing to Colin Bridgerton.
Well, that would explain the ink all over her fingers. Hide it. Never.
Colin is my friend.
As if he would ever waste his ink on someone like you.
He's worth anything.
What?
Your books. Books can be worth something, can they not?
Do you not think so, Mama?
You must stop wasting your precious time on such pointless pursuits as writing silly letters. Colin Bridgerton is no more your friend than I am the next Catherine the Great. Now wipe your hands, as someone should think you're a commoner.
Mom.
What's she smoking on? Hey, she's smoking on something. Just kidding, guys. Auntie Danbury can do whatever she wants.
Your tea grows cold. My horses do not. Did you plan to ride again tomorrow morning? I know all that goes on in my home. And since you insist on sneaking around, I may as well save us both the trouble. Correspondence. From your grandparents, the Sheffields. I wrote to them before you arrived.
Those people are not my grandparents, Lady Danbury. I have no relation to them whatsoever, in fact.
It seems you have not been more straightforward with me.
I realize I should not have gone out for a morning ride without a chaperone.
And what about failing to tell me why you have truly come to London with your sister? I'm rather more concerned about that.
We have come to find Edwina a husband.
And is that all? You would be wise to reconsider armor. Very few attempt to outwit me, and even fewer succeed. You are living under my roof, under my care, relying on my good name, my connections, my money. I vouched for you and your sister in front of Her Majesty the Queen. All because I thought I was paying a kindness to an old friend.
And we are truly grateful for everything.
Your mamma misses your father, naturally, but she never really wanted to come back here, did she? You did. So interesting, used as a pawn in someone else's.
That is not what we are doing.
And tell me what stipulations the Sheffields have apparently set down with regard to Edwina's match. Stipulations which, if met, will, I am guessing, guarantee great fortune for you and your family.
Edwina must marry an Englishman of nobility.
They could not control your mamma's marriage, so they mean to interfere with your sister's.
Yes. They never recovered from my father's lack of rank and title. So let me assure you, Lady Danbury, I am not here for selfish reasons. After my father died, Mamma and I did the best we could to raise Edwina, all so
Bruh.
she would never know of
I'm
our
about to
struggles.
get a new game going.
But our money ran low. We used the last for this very journey. The Sheffields have agreed to bestow a sizable dowry on my sister and to look after my mamma. But only if Edwina marries properly.
Bro. Okay.
And what
Oh,
about
okay.
you?
The phone
If I could
fell.
marry for the sake of my family, I would. But I am not my mamma's daughter by birth. Edwina is. I've spent the last 8 years raising my sister to walk in the right way, to talk in the right way, to play the pianoforte just so.
Bruh.
Teaching her twice as much and watching her work twice as hard as anyone else. I even taught her how to make this pitiful excuse for tea the English so adore. I despise English tea. But if it means my sister will not be left destitute, then I will smile and I will nod politely after each and every sip, to be sure. Your sister has a right to know. As you said, it is her future. That is precisely why I shield her, because I know her. If she was made aware of the circumstances, she would marry quickly only to please us. She would say yes to any man kind enough to ask. Edwina deserves a chance to find love without such a burden. Please, you must not tell us all.
She's like, I'll consider
Formed
that.
under pressure, desired by many, yet possessed only by a fortune.
I'm gonna start doing notes.
There is nothing on earth quite so envied as a diamond. Might our queen finally extinguish the fevered speculation and bestow the highest of honors to a most fortunate young lady tonight? With so many futures at risk, I do suspect this offer is not the only one waiting with bated breath.
I do hope you are finding everything in town to your satisfaction, Lady Mary.
Indeed I am, Your Majesty.
This time around, that is. Perhaps your mother would enjoy some refreshment. Les Charbon.
I might think Lady Mary deserves some recognition, ma'am. Certainly a sign of true devotion on her part, having sought to introduce her daughters under the discerning eye of Your Majesty, after all. The youngest one in particular, I think, will certainly make a match that will be the envy of the town.
Why do I sense my strings being pulled, Lady Danbury?
You said you wanted to shake up the season. Now's your chance.
Anyone here you've not yet rejected? You, the artist. Do you see anyone remotely inspiring? We shall have our diamond tonight, and we shall have more.
Lady Bridgerton, Miss Bridgerton. Such a shame your presentation at court was so rudely interrupted.
Shame indeed.
I nearly forgot you were making your debut this season. After your elder sister's triumph. Perhaps good fortune might run in the family.
It is a delightful ball, Your Majesty. Very diamondy. Though I must admit, I am more of an emerald person myself.
My favourite necklace is one of emeralds. How thoughtful of you to know that. It seems you have indeed come a long way since last year, Miss Bridgerton.
If the Queen in fact names Eloise the diamond, whom will you marry then, brother? Hush you.
We must leave. The Queen, she somehow managed to charm her. She seems to like me.
Eloise, you must calm down.
Eloise Bridgerton. The diamond. Perhaps now you might stop spending time with insipid wallflowers all evening and refine your circle of friends. I may have moved.
I would rather die.
How you manage an entire season of these absurd events alongside people like Cressida Cowper is beyond me. And it's not just her, it's all of them, staring at me as if I was some fine china teapot. How did you do it on your own pen.
If I don't share your difficulties, Elle. Insipid wallflower, remember?
That is not. Cressida is only insensitive, even her new dress cannot hide her character.
It's not that bad, you know. The wallflower thing. They always get the first glass of lemonade. They all the best dancers are just from watching. You can always tell when a suitor is serious about courtship just by how he looks when he
Oh,
moves
this
up
is
to
much
another.
better,
All he
actually.
does was his chance to hear what the footmen say in secret.
You've been keeping it from me. You don't have to pretend any longer. You like all of this.
That can be amusing. I know you have begun to think that you love her, but is Lady Whistledown still not a source of amusement?
It's not that I think little of her. When she was gone, I thought I would miss her. I thought I needed her to make sense of this world, but now she is back, reporting on the same old things. Just another reminder of how trapped I am. I can feel people's eyes on me. Every time I walk into a ballroom, I know they are comparing me to Daphne's shoes. So good at being the diamond, and it made my mother so happy. I can never live up to it. I do not want to live up to that, but it does not make it any easier to know you are constantly disappointing people just by walking into a room.
I never thought of it that way.
Hmm?
No one truly notices me. I suppose that's what I like. When you're invisible, you can have all of the amusement you want without any of the expectations popularity brings. It frees you.
I think that is why Whistledown remains anonymous.
Perhaps.
I think that is why Cressida is so cruel.
No. I think she just wears her hair too tight.
Your presence is noted, and your queen most appreciative. Allow it to now be my honor to present to you the season's diamond. Miss Edwina Sharma.
You look at her the way I look at a finished painting, brother.
Every man needs a muse, doesn't he?
What? Question mark.
Viscount Bridgerton. Have you yet met my new incomparable?
I'm most grateful for the introduction, Your Majesty. I only hope I shall be afforded the pleasure of the dance.
I suppose I should thank you.
Oh, child, it's much too soon for that. You must know, the real work begins now.
Indeed, but there will be a mire to wade through on behalf of my sister, to be sure. Speaking of, where is my sister?
Given my directness, do you have any thoughts about children?
Other than the fact that I desire them soon. However many I have, my lord, I shall feel misfortunate, together with my husband, through a childless cause.
Oh, very sensible. Do you play any musical instruments, by chance?
Many, in fact. But, for the most part, my education was taken up by more serious pursuits. Modern languages, classical literature. I do love to read.
Do you not seem discomposed by my line of questioning?
Why ever would I? A man who knows what he wants is most admirable.
Is your father in attendance? I should like to speak with him.
Sadly, my father died years ago.
Oh. And so sorry. As did mine.
Though, perhaps you could speak with my sister. It is her blessing we shall need if we are... Oh, here she is now, Kate.
Ah, Lord Bridgerton. I see you've met Miss Edwina. This is,
Her sister.
Miss Sharma, my lord.
Oh. The Viscount Bridgerton is a most excellent dancer. Perhaps I may learn a thing or two from you, my lord.
Would you join me in the retiring room, sister?
Something wrong, Bibi?
You are not to go near that man. Do you understand?
she is a lovely diamond, dearest.
Indeed. She is who I shall marry.
There are a few things I must make you aware of.
Color, clarity, carat, cut. At long last, the Queen has named her most precious stone.
What is all this?
Mom, he is here. The new Lord Featherington.
Lady Featherington. That still work if we're not married. It's rather strange.
I thought the air was old.
I thought the air was ugly.
It is quite all right. You must meet my father. No offense taken, he was ugly. And very old. So old that, well, he died.
What?
I'm terribly sorry for my late
So
father.
old that he
I had a
died,
trip from
bruh.
America. But don't worry, I've already started taking care of things. Philippa, that must be you. Your dowry to that fine French fellow is paid. The Daedalus books are on their way to me now, and I even took the liberty of having your possessions moved from your bedchamber, Lady Featherington. Yes, it's still strange.
You had my possessions moved.
Well, I should be taking over this room, now that the home is mine. You understand, yes?
Just like you said, Noah, the new Lord Featherington is here to provide.
While this author finds Miss Edwina Sharma to be an exceptional young lady, it is about time I used these pages of record for something else. A shift. Is the entire practice of naming a diamond not, well, rather ridiculous? Should a woman not be valued for so much more than her dancing skills or her comportment? Should we not value a woman instead for her candor, her character, her true accomplishments?
What do you think? I love it.
Perhaps if the Queen abandoned this absurdity that is the diamond, we would all see that a woman can be so much more.
What is it, Your Majesty?
Edwina Sharma, my diamond. It seems she will need to do more for me this season than simply sparkle.
Ooh, the episode is over. Who is that? But oh, wise caps look on, bruh. So I finished a whole episode. This stream was 1 hour and 30 minutes. I'm gonna get off now. I barely paid attention to the episode for real because I was trying to you know, technical difficulties. I'm laying on the floor, you know. I'm laying on the floor, and I'm kind of uncomfortable, and I had to set up the equipment, and we went through trial and error, but it's okay. I'm gonna get this up anyways. That's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, let's end the live stream. Thank you for watching. Bye.